to it.
Come on.
It's a calculated act instead of a spontaneous expression.
Come on, preacher.
A method of manipulation, not a tool for magnification.
Yes, sir.
Something is therefore missing in praise as it relates to the nexus or the connection between God and man.
Come on.
So whenever I praise, there has to be a dynamic that brings connection with God. And when you miss this connection, you literally become, or you come to a place where either you'll be in a position of devotion or death. Wow. Can I talk today? The text begins with 30,000 men assembled together.
Come on. Work it.
David has become the unified king of Israel. And he realizes that in order for me to properly rule this kingdom, I have to bring the box, the Ark of the Covenant containing God's presence, back to Jerusalem.
Yes, sir.
Now, I don't have time, but I'm amazed at the fact that a God who is limitless, a God who is infinite, a God who can know no boundaries, would confine his presence to a box.
Come on, preacher.
Of course, if I had the time, I would tell you this is a typology of Christ, when God would reveal himself in the form of flesh and take himself from being an infinite God to the pinnacle of physical vicissitudinous. But I ain't got time for all that.
All right,
It made me sound smart though, didn't it? 30,000 men, Bishop, are assembled together.
yes, sir.
They're excited. They brought their instruments of worship. They brought their instruments of praise. And they're preparing to go down to recover the presence of God and bring it back.
Yeah.
Now, I see them, if you can picture it in your mind, I see them excited. I see them gathering early in the morning. Their breath, you can see it blowing in the atmosphere.
Yes.
They're excited, but I believe there must have been a hint of fear.
Come on.
You got to understand that the children of Israel knew the ramifications of improperly handling God's presence.
Come on, sir.
In fact, they knew it to the point that when the high priest would go into the Holy of Holies, they put bells around the bottom of his garment.
Yes, sir.
They tied a rope around his waist.
Come on. Teach.
They led him in to the presence of the Lord just in case there was sin in his life. Because